Hello, this is Stephen with Configurable Management. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video where I will demonstrate mass pricing updates in SAP via transaction VK15 and leveraging our Decisions for SAP Solutions platform to connect to SAP and upload to SAP. But before we jump into the demo, let me go over just a couple of slides about the technology. Decisions for SAP Solutions is a business automation platform that focuses on process automation as well as data handling and business rule execution. And it's designed for both the business and IT to use, all without writing a single line of code. Now, some common use cases are master data governance and what we call active data governance. We have some videos on that. I won't go into detail. Capital expense request is a very common one that we solve for clients that want to get control around budget request and then expenditures against approved budgets. That could be integrated with SAP or other environments or standalone even. Purchase requisition and PO release strategies in SAP tend to be challenging for many clients. So we can literally query SAP for specific release codes that maybe are related to indirect purchases. And we can determine who is next in the line for releasing that PO or approving or rejecting that PO or PR, I should say. We can send them an email with all of the pertinent data they need to make an intelligent decision on whether they want to approve that request or reject it. And then based on their reply to that email, we can go update SAP for them with their credentials and move that purchase request or purchase order up the stream or reject it, whatever the case may be, and then notify the user, the requester, of that activity, whether it was approved or reject. And then we rinse and repeat until we move that through the entire process. SAP user maintenance, self-service, automatic authorization profiles based on role requests, that sort of thing. So quite a lot we could do. This is just a few examples. I will not go further for the sake of time. But I also want to point out that we don't just talk to SAP. We have out-of-the-box integrations to Salesforce, like 16 out-of-the-box integrations. And if you want to create your own custom integrations, that's very simple to do as well. DocuSign, out-of-the-box integration, SharePoint, Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle. And if we don't have an out-of-the-box integration for maybe an environment you have, if it's a a common web API, then creating integrations is almost child's play. So it's really zero code to create integrations between systems as well. Now let's talk a little bit about the demo. So I am going to show you a spreadsheet here. And in this spreadsheet, we have plant material key combination, and we have sales org distribution and material key combination. So we're going to use one spreadsheet, and we're going to update multiple pricing conditions and multiple key combinations in a single event. So let's look in SAP real quick. Let me just refresh this. In SAP, for the key combination of plant and material, the condition .PR00, let's glance at our spreadsheet. We have 89667. Yes, I have the correct material there. I have the incorrect date. So, but valid on. If I look at this, we're going to see that this material has a price of $121 and a validity date of 9/20 to 12/31/2021. So we're going to change this to, let's say $125, and I'll increment the ones below just by $1 each. And we'll change our validity date to 9/23, and we'll change our end date to 2022. So we've got that updated. And let's do the same thing over here. Let's look at our sales org distribution channel material pricing. The correct material here. Do we have the correct date? Yes, we do. So you can see that the last time we updated it to $550, 9/20, 12/31. So let's make this $605, and we'll do again 9/23, and we'll change the date to 2022 to be consistent with our other spreadsheet. And so we have saved our spreadsheet. I am now going to close our spreadsheet. And I'm going to go into Decisions for SAP Solutions. All web delivered. It can be on-prem, it can be in the cloud. So this is an example of a landing page. This was actually what we used at Sapphire last year. So it's got some art, probably maybe not realistic. Here's another example of probably a more realistic web page for a material request. We have a video on this as well. Or maybe a general ledger account request. And so here's another example. These are KPI tiles, mass create, single create. But I can also look at this pie chart, and for any given component of this pie chart, I can see the data. If there's open tasks here, and these are my tasks, I can actually execute from here as well. So to give you an example of just some other things that we could do. Now, if I did not have that spreadsheet locally available to me, I could actually download a template here. I could even enforce versions, and there are lots of things we can do. But for this demonstration, I am going to just open this pricing demonstration button, and it opens up a form. And now I can go choose my file. And my file is here. So once I've chose that file, I can say run attached file, and it pops up a little window for me to provide my SAP credentials. Now in the real world, I would probably route this spreadsheet around for approval, maybe dynamically based on plant and material, or sales or distribution channel, that sort of thing. We're not routing this around just for time's sake. But you can look at other videos and see us routing workflows around and get the idea. So I'm going to type in my SAP credentials. And this is going to validate, because we connect through SAP's .NET connector, it's going to validate that I have access to VK15. If I didn't, it would notify me. I would get an error message. Now when I click submit, it's going to go load that data in SAP. Now it's not really loading from Excel, it's actually loading from the server, because we took the data from the Excel spreadsheet, we loaded it on the server, and we sent it to SAP. Very efficient that way. But then I get a little pop-up here that says, hey, you want to download your file, which I'm going to do. Now I could actually attach that file to an email and maybe send that to some folks for their review as well. We're just doing it manually in the demonstration. So now when I open this Excel file, you'll see that my log column has been updated. And we should be able to go see that this material was updated to $605, 9/23/19 to 12/31/2022. So let's jump back into SAP and let's verify that is the case. Is that the right material? Yes, it is. And so it is. It has been updated to $605 for 9/23/12/31/22. Now, obviously, we can have more fields. There's lots of things we can do, but you get the idea. Now, let's look at our other tab. Now, in this tab, we see that we have some successes, but we also have some errors. So we're returning the SAP message to you. And so this one is saying, hey, these materials do not exist for plant 2. So I either need to go extend those materials, or maybe I need to correct my plant in my spreadsheet. Same thing for this one. The currency was entered incorrectly, and this one, the unit of measure, was transposed incorrectly. So you get the idea. We could correct this data and process our errors as well. So let's jump into SAP and let's make sure that our materials got updated correctly for the plant material tab. Correct date, our first material is 89667. Let's look at that. And it was updated to $125 on 9/23 for 2022. Let's look at our second material. And it is $126 for 9/23, 12/31/22. So that's the end of our demo. I certainly appreciate you taking time to watch this demo. You can actually, if you want to see more, you can actually go out to our website at cfg-mgt.com, and under resources, we have a video library. We also have some white papers. There's some case studies you can look at as well. We've continued to add content here, obviously. And so if you are interested in an additional information, then please either go to our website and send us your information through our contact request, or you can contact me directly at my office number, 972-372-0742, or my email, sbranch@cfg-mgt.com. Again, thank you for your time, and let us know if we can be of assistance.